Good.
Hello everybody, and this is Pagoda 1. I'm Chantal from South Africa.
John from America.
Sam from England.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
So, today we are going down the dark path of passive-aggressive phrases and sarcasm.
Oh,
What
I love
a
it.
great video idea.
I love it. You know, I absolutely love it, Sean.
I'm
Right.
a very sarcastic person, whether people like it or not. But first of all, John, can you tell me what is passive-aggressive?
Passive-aggressive, the way I would say it, is when what you look like you're doing looks fine. Okay, on paper, it's not aggressive, it's not wrong, it's not bad, it's not sarcastic even. But the undertones, the real meaning right behind that, what you are saying or writing, is actually aggressive. So there's many forms of passive aggressiveness. There's like silent treatment, or being very short with your words, or just saying one thing but maybe your voice is kind of telling another, like,
And your face.
yeah, right.
And it's usually to avoid direct confrontation as well.
Excellent.
So yes, I think passive-aggressive phrases or words or just actions in sarcasm, I think it's used a lot in the workplace also.
It is.
You can't choose your colleagues. Like you can't choose your family.
Yeah.
But, let's go to you first.
Oh,
What
man.
is the type of passive-aggressive phrase or, let's say, action that you would do?
Actually, so I was thinking a bit about this, and I remember there's one that I've heard a little bit kind of often in my class, which I'm sure isn't supposed to be passive aggressive, but it does sound like that. The structure is you or someone, you are pretty X for a Y. Something like what I hear in class. Maybe I look up some actor or actress and they say, "Oh, they're very beautiful for a Westerner." Very passive aggressive.
I think a lot of people don't realize they're doing it as well. And it's just like, yo, you don't speak like
It's
that.
kind of like a backhanded compliment.
Exactly.
Backhanded
A
compliment.
backhanded compliment is one of the big
It's-
forms of passive aggression,
yeah.
definitely.
Or it's like, "Oh, you're good at that for a,
Yes.
whatever you are at the
Yeah,
time, for a
exactly.
guy or for a girl." Yeah. The one I use probably the most is, "Oh, sure," or "Oh, right." Like I do that, like "Oh, yeah, right."
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Oh, sure.
I think it's a bad habit, but if I am a little irritated with what someone is saying, I'd say, okay then.
Oh man, I don't even I'm scared of being right next to you.
Yeah.
Like if you said
haven't
okay
said
then.
that to you then.
But if you did, okay.
I wouldn't.
Sorry, Chantal.
Is it okay then?
Okay then.
Oh man, yeah.
Without a smile. All right, what about you?
Oh, I was gonna say sure. Like British people say sure
sorry.
all the time. Don't worry, sure. Yeah.
What
I'm
would
so
the
glad you
phrase be like?
apologized.
Sure. To be honest, like I feel like British people have a habit of like smiling a bit. Yeah. What we say like yeah mate. Yeah mate.
Oh.
That's like a real British one. A lot of like
Oh, I do that too.
Yeah, like You're like
What? You don't believe me? Why?
yeah. It's like, that I think that is a very like passive aggressive
Yes.
thing. But like we were talking about, simply ignoring someone is like a huge form of being passive aggressive. But sometimes I really don't mean to ignore people. Sorry. I'm just terrible at replying. So people think I'm being passive aggressive when I'm really not.
Yeah.
So there's also that confusion.
You need to work on that.
I really need to work on it.
This is Sam's apology video.
It's like to the world, I'm sorry.
We'll have a video on self-development.
Yeah.
South Africans, we use the word ja, just like ja, in English or in whatever language. And if it's a little passive-aggressive, also it's like ja, okay,
Oh yeah, okay.
with the thin lips.
Almost sounds like
Okay.
a little.
But in case to
ja.
get to the email phrase that I've seen a lot, and my
know.
students love it when I teach them this one. If you are feeling a little passive-aggressive because someone is not reading your emails properly,
This is a good one.
as per my last email or as per my previous email. What it basically translates to is, why don't you read? Can't you read? You didn't read it, obviously.
Are
But
you an
it's-
idiot? Are you a
Are you an
fool?
idiot,
Yeah.
you dummy? That's basically what it means, and it's very polite, if you
That's a
use
good
it.
one,
They
though.
can't really say you're being passive-aggressive because it's formal.
Yeah.
That would get me
Email.
replying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Tip.
you like, people are going to be like, ooh.
Yeah.
So that's a popular one my students love when I teach them
the
that.
verbal one is in like when you're having a conversation, someone might say, "Oh, like I just said."
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
like I just said.
Like I just said.
It's like
I feel like we really like emphasize it, like I just said.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And it's very telling. But
Yeah.
like with text, so you said
Yeah.
emails, but text, it's anything with like a full stop
Yeah.
or period, you know,
Uh-huh.
that shows passive aggressiveness or like a LOL. Full stop.
I
Yeah. seen that? Like-
I'm
like
not
LOL.
sending any LOLs
Ha.
if I'm feeling irritated.
It's like, lol.
Does that mean
Wow.
you're irritated?
Yeah, I've seen and
Is that
I've
like
used it
An
before.
evil laugh.
It's, when my pettiness takes control. I'm just curious, have either of you two heard of the stereotype that British people are quite passive aggressive? Because I've heard it's been thrown around by Americans and other Western
I've
countries.
heard about British people being more sarcastic.
Yeah.
But I feel like in South Africa, I mean, we do have some British culture
Yeah.
and influence from the past, and that to me is quite normal because
Right.
I grew up speaking English at home, and there's a lot of sarcasm sometimes as well, and with my English-speaking
Right.
friends too.
So when I learned that a lot of people outside my community
Yeah, I was gonna say.
were pretty didn't understand that dry
Like,
humor
like you're
or
quite, not in a bad way. I mean,
Yeah.
like you're quite sarcastic for, like going to for
You're gonna
for
do
an
it?
American.
for an American. But it's true. How else can I reword it? Compared to other Americans, you are quite sarcastic. Okay. But I do feel like there is a line, and a lot of British people do cross this line, and I've crossed it before. It's where we use sarcasm as a way to insult someone.
Yeah.
And it's like, are you being sarcastic or just like rude?
Mean.
And it's like they use it as a
It's a
disguise.
thin line.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
like,
Thin
I
line.
recommend using sarcasm very sparingly.
Yeah.
Don't use it all the time.
In a light way, just in
Yeah.
a funny way, with people who can appreciate it. You know?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is it then for the dark side of communication.
The dark side of English. Oh no, we can go darker.
we can go darker.
Oh, we can
go
go
darker.
way darker.
Yes, please.
Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please do comment with your own, petty Betty or sarcastic or
I love it.
passive aggressive phrases or words you like to use via email or in person, obviously.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys next
Yeah.
time. Please remember to
Like.
and comment
And subscribe many times.
many times and click that notification bell as well.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.